Hello friends and welcome to episode 11 of Storyteller Plays Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last episode, shit got real. Should I swear in the first 5 seconds of a video? Nah, shit's not a swear. Anyway, I was looking around Lady Kogita's house. And she has quite the variety of clothing. She's got a black dress, a black dress, a black dress, and another black dress. Such style. I can only assume that what she's currently wearing is a normal black dress, but that cape thing is detachable. And then, of course, she's got the white gloves and the hat. Anyway, this is an impressive tent. Oh, another thing, in the last episode I discovered that Volo does sell things. Just, it's not important because I can buy things from regular camp merchants, probably why I never bought anything from him in my other save. And also, I was given the choice between hanging out with Irida or Adaman. The natural choice is Adaman. I went with Irida because nobody picks Irida. So, I don't know, it's new content. Let's go. Who in their right mind would hang out with this? Where will we be heading? Yes, I want to go to... do I not get a choice of which one I go to first? No, I probably do. Let's go ahead and go to this one. I can't remember which lake this is. I think Acuity. Yes. I'm so smart. And remembering. I spent a lot of time here. I was shiny hunting Zorua. Without luck, but it was what I was doing. There it is, Lake Acuity. And it looks like our buddies Volo and Irida are already waiting for us. Ooh. Why does the water green? Probably because of the weird sky effect, now that I think about it. Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've been told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to the Pokemon somehow. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's mind. That's what the stories say, anyway. One moment, I'm getting a text message. Cave Wall, it's for you. I'm going to assume the text message told me to do that. Otherwise, Yuri knows a lot more than she's letting on. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. I wonder what waits inside. I imagine there may be Pokemon in there protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. Why would there be a Pokemon protecting the lake's guardian? That's silly. It is the case, but it's silly. I sense a chill in the air. What is this? A menacing Pokemon stands before you. A menacing Pokemon? That's just a Zoroark. Zoroark. Could it be that dreadful, baneful fox? Or dreaded, baneful fox? Oh, well, I know my way around it. Come on, Vesa. That's not how I trigger this fight. I don't think I can catch this Alpha. I'll try throwing a Pokeball at it to see if it'll let me. I don't particularly want this Alpha, though. Nasty plot. Well, good luck, because I'm resistant to Ghost. Okay, so I can throw Pokeballs in this fight. I'm probably just going to have to kill it, though. Yep, didn't stay in the ball. Agile style, what is it doing? Shadow Claw. Two of them? Well, I'm glad you had your fun. No, that won't give me any advantage. Come on, Vesa. Strong style, Dark Pulse. And it's dead. Good, Vivi didn't level up. I need her to stop doing that. The Baneful Fox. It's a Pokemon said to be filled with malice. We were told stories about it as children. Well, I've got one with me. You feel a mysterious presence. Come on. Go, Pokeball! I can't actually catch this. Not yet. It's going to communicate to me telepathically. Come, I will test your knowledge. Well, I don't know shit, so go ahead. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Megaton, Dusclops. How many are there eyes? And tell me each, one by one, not all at once. Answer me. I'm ready to answer. Enter your answers together as a series of numbers. I don't remember the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uxie's like, what the fuck? Answer me true. If you answer, you would. Or if answer, you would. Okay, fine. Let me write these down. I don't have a pen and paper with me, so... Okay, let's go. Combi, Zubat, Unknown, Megaton, Dusclops. Yes. I need some time. Uxie's like, what the... Stop messing with me. I'm not gonna make you watch me dig through the Pokédex. The answer is 6. 0, 1, 3, 1. I forgot Combi had so many faces. Cute. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. It's an envelope! You tamed Uxie's claw. The weird-looking claw. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Uxie, the being of knowledge that lives in Lake Acuity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. Goodness, that was tricky. But we still have 2 more trials to go. Hopefully these trials don't require I dig through the Pokédex like an idiot. Looks like that worked well, Yurei. I must say, you know an awful lot about Hisui, Volo. I suppose a merchant like you sees all sorts of things in their travels. That's right! You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from, and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. The same goes for me. Our clan settled at the very spot where our forebearers once beheld Almighty Sinnoh, but I have still never seen Almighty Sinnoh for myself. Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to Mistress Kogita's home? Yeah, let's go. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. What's up, Kogita? I got this envelope. Ah, Uxie's claw. So the legend told it true, then the red chain must be real as well. I beg your pardon, Kogita ma'am, but what do these Pokémon that represent the mind have to do with the red chain, and why exactly should it bind the world? Your doubt suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. What? So does the mind create the world, but isn't it the other way around? Or is it... Such are myths, my child, and teachings about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves, on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh, and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we'll get the red chain. How nonchalant you sound. How confident of success, to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. And yet he doesn't refute it. Volo knows what he's about. Let's go. Yep, we are now headed. Lake Valor. No, let's go to whichever lake this is. I'm just gonna go to the lake it's not telling me to until there's only 1 lake left. Need to switch up your Pokemon or buy an item? Yeah, so that guy will still sell me stuff. That's why I didn't notice that Volo don't sell. Or that Volo does sell, rather. My point is that Volo is a shit merchant. Hey there, you two. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water. And so Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Well, that's how the old tales go, anyway. One moment. Yep, same old text message, just show my phone to the door. It's got a little NFC chip in there. My eyes! And another cave appears. You know, I was too busy being amazed to mention this before, but the professor was right. That ARC phone of yours is incredible. What surprises wait within, I wonder? Mistress Kogita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all 3 of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. It's probably just another Pokemon. Yeah, we're all rested up. What is it, a Goodra? The air feels somehow tense in here. Yes, it is a Mega Goodra. Or an Alpha Goodra. There are no Mega. A menacing Pokemon stands before you. You and your Pokemon quelled Hisui's nobles. You can handle any battle, Yurei. I know. Battle the Pokemon in the cavern. I wonder if I can catch this one, because this is not one that I've caught before, despite having opportunities to do so. Goo! Come on, Vivitza! You're the same level, but try not to kill it. No, that's not even effective. Let's just use a powerful Shadow Ball. Nice! Wasn't strong enough to take it out. That should not have done as much damage as it did. Its defensive stats rose, and it became obscured. Well, that's awfully annoying. Well, let's just throw a Pokeball at it. I'll use one of these, they're just clogging up my inventory anywho. And it was caught. Thank you, Vivi. Gotta fill out my Pokedex. Stop leveling up. SMA to my head. It's curious, but when I watch you and your Pokemon battle, I feel as if there's no obstacle that can't be overcome if people and Pokemon work together. Now, let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. You feel a mysterious presence. Kayun. Complete Mesprit's trial. Okay, Mesprit, what do you want? Your emotions, share them with me. No. Your emotions, share them with me. No. Your emotions, share them with me. Fine. I can only imagine how it must feel to speak directly with a Pokemon like that. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? I'm gonna go with bewilderment. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Heartening. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? We're all so different. But it's our differences that make us unique. What did you feel when you cast out of the Galaxy team? Life is complicated. And take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. I do wonder if there were wrong answers to those. That could have been a huge pain. Oh, sweet, another envelope. Mesprit's plume. Do you have feathers? I suppose plumage doesn't need to be feathers, it just usually is. And she's gone. I know that Pokemon spoke with you, yet the words did not reach my ears. It's mysterious, but I suppose when dealing with someone who fell from the sky, it's only natural to encounter mystery. One more lake to go. This trek around Hisui has really brought home how vast it is. Yes. Speaking of vast, look at the size of this Frostlass. In a cave this small, I think the echo would have deafened us both. Let's go. Oh, hi, Volo. Why are you standing outside all of these times? I assume it went well, Yurei. Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain while this running about? And perhaps they mean to test whether whoever seeks it is worthy. And perhaps you are right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands, after all. I think Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum would happen. Though on the other hand, what use would the wrong hands have for it? Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain has some other uses besides mending the world. The red chain's as mysterious as this entire predicament we're in. But if we continue visiting the lakes, we'll get closer to an answer. So, shall we return to Mistress Kogita's home? Yeah, let's go. Wonderful. Then we can see if Mistress Kogita has any more insights to share with us. As much as I like the sky in its current state, if we don't fix this, I can't advance. So that's Mesprit's plume. I sense a warmth to it. I do have to wonder if anyone else has ever completed the trials of these lake Pokemon. Indeed, yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilife Village are tense. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon's being glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force, not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants? What, you make it sound as if you're not one of them. Or sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? Don't let Hisui's great vastness stop you, Yurei. Let's go get that final item we need. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold too. Watch? Is that all you really do? Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. Yes, let us. So before I land, I think I've been losing my mind. I've been sitting here recording for the last, I don't know, hour and a half. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what sounds delicious right now is like a cheap Salisbury steak. I'm talking TV dinner quality Salisbury steak. Let's go. Do you know about Lake Valor? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts. Well, that is what the legends would have us believe. One moment, let me just move this rock with my cell phone. Ira and Volo look shocked, even though this is the third time this has happened. Ho! A cave appears where there was none, as if Just for Yurei. That's probably how this works. Let's head in, Yurei. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside. And protect the Pokemon of the lake. Protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Sorry, I spaced out. Let's see what it is before I decide which Pokemon to send out. It's... What an eerie space. Why would there be columns inside of a cave, anyway? Oh, it's just one of these clouds. It's dark poison. So it's resistant to psychic and fairy. I'll just send out Scarlet. Go! Fish me! Come on, Scarlet. Okay, it's stronger than you. But that's not important. I don't know, just do Slash. That didn't do a whole lot, girl, but I believe in you. Oh no, it's using an agile style move. It shouldn't be able to do that much damage to you. Let's go to use an agile slash. Followed immediately by a strong style. Yeah, why not? This probably won't finish it off. In fact, Scarlet's probably just going to die. Oh, look at that. It's got very little health left. Dodge it, Scarlet. No! Okay, Yuki. I'm just gonna catch this thing since it's got so little health left. Gods, you're loud. Might as well use an Ultra Ball. I don't even make these things. I found these in chests. Success! Rest in peace, Scarlet. Scarlet and Vesa are the same level, but they're my two lowest level Pokemon, so I should probably fix that. I knew you could do it, Yurei! You feel a mysterious presence. Yurei, stop making that face. It looks stupid. Kyun! What is your wisdom, Azelf? Show to me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. I'll thank you for some bombs. Wait, bombs? I meant to try to hit Azelf with them. Yeah, I'll try. That's not fair. That should have hit you, but it went through you, because you're cheating. You seem to hear a voice inside your head. Will you abandon this folly? Nope. Let's keep trying. That should have hit you, cheater. Although Azelf is just testing our willpower. So it makes sense that it would put us through this bullshit. You seem to hear a voice. It seems you've had best give up. Will you continue this regardless? I'm not through yet. Oh, look at the cheater teleport. What's new? Okay, that one did admittedly go right over your head. But they do repeatedly just go straight through you. Yep, voice inside your head. Give up. You're struggling in vain. Will you yet press on? I don't know the meaning of, surrender. I forgot the word for a second too, so... Kyun! Looks like you decided to stop cheating in time. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. It's an envelope. Azelf's Fang. Thank you. Proof you've completed the trial set by Azelf. Being of willpower. That looked exhausting, but now we've journeyed to all 3 lakes. That we have. Rest in peace, Scarlet. Hello, Volo. It seems we've finished the 3 lakes trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could wait up there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way. Are the Shrouded Ruins not here? Yeah, they are. So it was a short walk. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokémons, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? It seems I've made it in time. Hello, Kogita. You arrived just when we'd assembled all 3 gifts. Did you somehow sense progress across the distance dividing us? I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokémon, if you really wish to know. Could you mean the Pokémon that flits, could you mean that Pokémon that flits around the Hisui region? Ah, but never mind that now. What about the red chain? How are we to forge it? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument. I'm sorry, I'm tired. One said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it could be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we to do? Search the entire vastness of Hisui for the answer? Well, hello, you 3. Ah, the Pokemon of the lakes. Thank you. This necklace is a bit way too big for me. Oh, it's the red chain. I'm still recording, right? Yes. So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside. You've succeeded once again, Yurei. Yet, things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What have you heard now? And how, because you've been with us this whole time? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forgo waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Cornet himself. Has he lost his senses? He plans to get close to the rift, to study it himself? Well, he doesn't yet know that our Yurei has managed to get the red chain, now does he? That's true. There's no way he could. We need to tell him about the red chain, and about everything Yurei has achieved, before he sets out. I don't think I'm allowed back here. Huh? I choose to believe he's just been standing there this entire time. Wait, Yurei, it's you! I can't believe I just let you pass right by. Thank goodness you're still alive. I mean, of course you are. I knew you'd be all right. Wait a second. I'll go get the captain and the professor. I'll go let the captain and the professor know you're back. Shouldn't be, but I'm back. Oh, my dear Yurei. Professor, I know you've been worried about Yurei, but there's no need to cry. I'm not crying. Don't mock your elders, if you please, Ray. Sniffle. And besides, weren't you the one who couldn't get a wink of sleep from all your worrying over our friend? You didn't have to tell her that. Just ignore him, Yurei. Anyway, Where's Captain Saline? Wasn't she coming with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that the Commander Kamado's gone. The Commander's gone? Well, he set out for Mount Coronet, with the Security Corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokémon that's been spotted on the other side. And since I'm such a fine fellow, I took over watching the gate for the Security Corps folks. Okay, so he has just been standing there this whole time. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out there. No, we aren't getting anywhere out there. No, that's what he said. Let's head inside and report to the captain. Sup, Captain? I'm back, even though I shouldn't be. So you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Thank you, Captain. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, thanks to you, Captain. All I know is Abra vanished on its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use? I got this red chain. Go on. You explain about the red chain you obtained. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Kinky. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilife Village. The Security Corps had been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokémon. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corps to the mountain to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. The boss may be tough, but it still seems like a bad idea to do something so risky without Yurei's help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Yurei, take the red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all of this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Cool, I'm now a 9-star Survey Corps member again. Are you sure, Captain? The boss isn't around to approve that. The boss is an idiot. If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. But then I'll go as well. We're all in this together as members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. I don't think he should come with us. He doesn't even have a Pokémon. Anyway, I can walk around the village again now. Probably. Look at that beautiful sky. Let me see if my crops are done. Hello, Ingo. What do you think of this sky being purple nonsense? Ingo has no comment to make. Oh, hey, even Zizu's gone. I'm just going to end this here. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. Hopefully people are actually watching this again. Couldn't tell you why episode 3 has no views, at least at time of recording. Hope that changes. Fizzity farewell.